So this episode of Friday Night Smackdown kicked off with Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. This match was pretty good. Average. Did not like the ending. Two really good, some of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now, just going at it to kick off SmackDown. What more could you ask for? We did see this match a couple times before the triple threat at SummerSlam, so I wasn't really excited for it. Not necessarily excited, but it was a match, and Asuka and Charlotte gave us a pretty good deal of a match. As we saw throughout this match, Bayley and Io Sky interrupting. Io Sky causes a disqualification, and then Damage Control beats up everybody and looks strong. This was definitely the lowest part of the show. We didn't get to see any more of Io Sky, which stinks because, I thought we'd see more, but then we go to the back where Santos Escobar's getting interviewed, and then he is attacked by Austin Theory. Theory attacks Escobar and leaves him down, and now it's questionable if they'll have their match. So we go back to the ring. It's AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross is the next match. Kross and Styles, we've seen this match before. Really not excited for this one. This rivalry has been not really into it, but it was a match, and it was okay. I don't know what they're doing with Karrion Kross at all. He just doesn't look strong, doesn't look good, and AJ Styles ended up taking the W after some distractions from Scarlett. Mia Yim took care of her, and Styles won again, so Kross is starting to get buried, I feel like. Not too much buried, but we go to backstage, and it's Rey Mysterio talking with Austin Theory, and then we cut back to the ring where it's Edge who makes a surprise, not return, but appearance tonight. He talks about how Sheamus was the one who helped him come back to the WWE in 2019, and how he's so grateful for everything that Sheamus did. Sheamus then comes out after he's introduced by Edge, and then we see on the screen Edge taking that bicycle bump that they did on Sheamus's YouTube channel. They showed it. That they showed the thing that brought Edge back to the WWE. So I like the reality of this thing. I don't know what it's going to turn into, but I enjoyed it, as Edge and Sheamus will go at it next week on SmackDown. Our next match was LA Knight. Huge pop for his entrance as he faced Top Dollar in a pretty short match. We've seen this before. No, I don't think we've seen this before, but I don't know why we're seeing this, but LA Knight took the W, and he needed another win. They're giving him those wins, as he looks like he might get a push soon. Then we go to backstage, and it's Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits just talking and talking. Bobby says he sees potential in the Street Profits, and then everybody goes around, and then we cut to what happened last week and how the Street Profits attacked the Brawling Brutes and the OC, and then they shared a cheers. And then we see in the entrance of Escobar, Theory attacking Escobar. Escobar's injured. Then Adam Pearce sends Rey Mysterio to take Escobar's place. So we saw Escobar versus Austin Theory in a pretty short match. I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing with Austin Theory. He's just not the same. He's just not anything right now. He doesn't defend it at pay-per-views. He doesn't really do anything right now for his career, and Triple H needs to do something about it in the creative standpoint of his career. But we saw Rey Mysterio become the new WWE United States Champion. Great moment for Rey. I mean, do I like the decision? No, I feel like it should have been LA Knight. But does it make sense? I'll go with it. I mean, I don't think it's that bad that Rey won. We saw him celebrate with Escobar. And then here comes the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Roman coming off the victory against Jay at SummerSlam. He walks down to the ring in his long entrance. And then he says to Paul Heyman, "Where's Jimmy?" And then we see Jimmy getting booed out of the building, come from behind on Roman Reigns, and then they have this Roman's talking to Jimmy, seeing what he wants to come back to the bloodline, and Jimmy just says what he did has nothing to do with Roman. And then we see Jey Uso come back, and he looks furious. Jimmy is stunned. Everybody's stunned. And then we see the face-to-face between the two brothers. Well, I should say former brothers. Jimmy says his explanation was that this had nothing to do with Roman. He said what he did was to save his brother from becoming Roman Reigns. And that he loves Jey. It's just he didn't want him to become tribal chief. Because what would happen to Jimmy? What would happen to the Usos? I love this explanation. Explains a lot. I thought it would just be jealousy, but it is that in a different standpoint, too. As Jimmy walks off from Jey, he still looks, I don't know. I think there's a little bit of jealousy in his explanation also. And then we see Jey super kick Roman Reigns. And then Jey gets attacked by Solo. He gets super kicked. Then a Superman punch by Roman Reigns. And then a spear by Jey Uso. Jey stands tall. And then he goes out. He starts walking out of the ring and goes to see Jimmy. Fakes the hug and super kicks the heck out of Jimmy. I popped for that. That was amazing. Glad to see Jimmy got what he deserves there, because I'm really stunned about that SummerSlam ending still. So Jey stands tall. At the end of Smackdown, also, he did say he quit WWE. Does that mean we're going to get Jimmy vs. Jey at WrestleMania? They're going to hold out? I don't know. But that's going to be really interesting to see. And so that's my review of Smackdown. Hope you liked it. See ya later.